that, and hopefully stay safe, though, moving forward. 5:08 on our Tuesday morning. Crash map is all clear. Yesterday was surprisingly very busy out, especially between like 6 and 7. We saw a number of crashes happen in the southeast side of town. It's kind of like this, where we had a slow start to our morning as more people got on the road. That's when it started to build up. Hoping we don't see the same thing happen today, because as of right now, you can see all nice and green on the map. Here's a look if you are coming in from Rutherford County this morning. A 24 near Old Hickory Boulevard from the southeast side of town. Inbound lanes having no trouble moving through. Neither are the outbound eastbound lanes this morning. If you're coming from Williamson County, good morning. Still dark over here as well. 65 south of Hogan Road. Roads are dry. Visibility is great. Just another very chilly start. Jennifer.
All right.
So much. One of our sky cams just showing us how small everything really is when you get a perspective of it. I mean, cars here passing through downtown, the East Bank area, look like teeny little ants this morning. But of course, once you get down on the road, you can see everything is flowing just nicely. Here's a look at north side of town, 65 at Vietnam Vets Boulevard. Nice lit spot as our traffic is coming in. No slowdowns inbound, or if you are going north, maybe towards the Hendersonville, Goodlettsville area. No issues for you. Other side of 24 checking in here if you're coming in from Cheatham or Montgomery counties. 24 near Briley Parkway. You can see the TDOT sign up here. It doesn't have any message on it. That's typically a good sign. That means our roads are clear. Nothing major going on. Of course, a couple days ago when we had all that rain, they were urging drivers to slow down. When we have fog, they let you know about that. But right now, nothing on there. It means clear start, and the crash map is also still clear. The traffic report brought to you by Ashley. Jennifer.
Amelia, thank you.
Talking to ourselves in the car, and the car just started talking back. I don't know how I feel about that, but very interesting. Yeah, we ran something about that yesterday about detecting moods, vitals, everything. I mean, crazy, crazy things happening. For now, I think we're all enjoying our cars that are silent if we say anything in there. 527 big picture map. The roads are clear. If cars were to talk right now, they would really enjoy this commute in. Nothing blocking on the interstates or any of our smaller roads around town. Closer to the airport, Donaldson area, 40 west of Donaldson Pike. Top lane is going into B&A. Of course, we're way away from the holiday stretch that was happening over at B&A. Of course, they've got construction happening all the time, so just always be aware of what's going on. Nothing planned for this week, but things do change week by week at B&A. Inbound from the Donaldson area, you can see traffic is slightly a little bit heavier there, but nothing slowing folks down. And here's a look on the other side of 40 west Nashville, 40 east of Charlotte Pike. Same story over here. Nice commute in on our Tuesday. This traffic report is brought to you by My Tennessee Home Solution. We'll be right back with more news and still clear. That's what we really enjoy seeing. What I love to bring to you in the morning to let you know that when you are heading in that car, you're not going to have anything slowing you down, stopping you on your typical drive in this morning. So all green here around the Nashville area. Although that congestion is starting to pick up just a little bit, we're not seeing really any kind of slowdowns just yet. Here's a look from our TDOT Smart Way cameras. 40 at the 24 junction as people are making their way into town from the southeast side as well as the east side. Drive times reflecting what we're seeing on these maps right now. 37 minutes from Clarksville, under half an hour from Murfreesboro, and under 15 minutes in from Franklin. That is nice and standard. Here's a look up north, Vietnam Vets Boulevard at Gallatin Pike. Pretty much what we're seeing all around town. Dry roads, visibility is really good. There's no big message on the TDOT boards this morning warning about rain or fog. You shouldn't have any issues. If anything does change, I'll be sure to let you know. Jennifer.
Amelia.
Go traffic signals. For the first time, we're getting a look at these this morning from 24, 40, 65 inbound. No big issues. Starting to see some congestion on the north side, 65 at Trinity Lane. This is one of two spots where around this time, as more people are getting into their cars, heading out to work, maybe to the gym, some doctor's appointments, we see slowdowns, but it's not impacting those drive times yet. Nothing also is reported on our crash log, so that's also helping, but you can see all these headlights coming into town and near Trinity Lane. Wanted to show you those drive times if you're coming from 65 a little bit farther up north. Madison, 9 minutes though, 35 from White House. That is pretty typical to see a little bit of yellow there in that slowdown. Other side of 65 though, Williamson County, 65 south of 840. Inbound, having no issues, of course. Once you get down into Spring Hill by that diverging diamond, you see even bigger slowdowns. Unfortunately, we don't have a camera there from TDOT, but I can tell you anywhere from 65 on the south side of the mid-state. Nice drive in. It is chilly out there, but nice and dry. The traffic report is brought to you by Electronic Express. But guys, people are kind of going to hop over today, go to tomorrow, and look at that forecast, what you got.
Yeah.
16 minutes in from Hermitage, 20 from Mount Juliet. It's also impacting that incoming 24 west traffic. Those drive times impacted here just a little bit. 17 from Antioch, 25 from Smyrna. Going to keep an eye on that. Hopefully they can get those cars moved over to the shoulder and get that cleared. The traffic report brought to you by Tennessee Home Buyers. Nikki D.
Thank you so much, Amelia.
Right. Happening, and some of it is actually going to Humphreys County.
Oh, is that right?
From the flooding.
Gosh, they've had more than their share there.
Sure have.
There's still so much to do, and any dollar, any dime that comes in there, I know helps so much.
Yeah.
Glad you're with us this morning, everyone. I'm Nick Barris.
I'm Amelia Young.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yes, I am.
And I'm Jennifer Krause. We are so glad to have you with us, and also
And you can see a big red stretch right there leading up to this crash. Drive times, what that looks like so far from Murfreesboro, up to 40 minutes. Typically, on average, it's about 30 minutes. Starting to see that uptick just a little bit. Going to bring you more drive times from 24 and also 40 until this does clear throughout the hour. The traffic report is brought to you by Trevecca Nazarene University. Jennifer also sharing new photos as they continue searching for the hit-and-run driver who killed Afro-Seekers on New Year's Day. Officers say this maroon or burgundy colored sedan hit Seegers and a friend as they entered a rideshare outside of Pecker's Bar and Grill. The car has a sunroof and tinted windows and likely has some front end. While it's just about a 4-minute difference, is going to be your best bet if you're grabbing those keys because this interstate time is hyping up just a bit. We'll have bringing more details after the break. This traffic report, though, is brought to you by Ashley. So that's the first one we were seeing right here on the other side of the airport, closer to Murfreesboro Pike and Dell Parkway. We have another injury crash reported. We're also continuing to watch the situation impacting all of my drivers coming in from 24 and 40, the inbound junction this morning. That crash is over in the shoulder. They do have a record there. They've got 3 cars involved in that. And update a look at your drive times in.
No, she constantly was correcting me.
In a loving manner.
Yes, no, in a nice way. I deserved it. But
Yes.
so it's well, go ahead, fill us in.
Well, I mean, our forecast has stayed on trend. We knew it was going to be more of a rain event.
Coming in from the southeast side of town, this is where I'm seeing a very big impact on my drive times. 56 minutes if you take the Interstate 24. 38 if you take Murfreesboro Pike. So just make sure to hop on that until those do clear because it's just one after another. 5 o'clock hour was clear. Unfortunately, this hour is not as clear as what we saw. The traffic report is brought to you by AFS Foundation, a waterproofing specialist. Popping up within the past half hour. Kind of crazy how once you get a certain amount of people on the roads, it just really increases how many crashes that we have seen, especially yesterday. You saw the same thing. Here's a look at 24 West, just west of Waldron Road. We have a car pulled over in the left shoulder here. 2 police cars behind it. I don't have this reported as a crash. It very well could be, or maybe just a driver unlucky this morning got pulled over, a stalled car, but it is impacting my inbound traffic from Rutherford County. Wanted to show you those drive times, 68 minutes from Murfreesboro. So if you were coming in on 24, we have that situation near Waldron Road. We also have another one still waiting to clear near the 2440 junction inbound. Take Murfreesboro Pike, going to save you some time. This traffic report is brought to you by the law offices of John Day. But guys, it's kind of crazy. It's dry out there. Visibility is okay. What are we going to see tomorrow? Because I know a lot of people are paying attention.